So I have on my foundation and my blush. I contoured my face to make my nose look not so fat. With eyeshadow, I did that. And I did this eye, and I'm going to do this eye. So see the difference? I look tired over there. So what I've done is I've put Whisper Pink all over. And then I put some Copper Rose, which is beautiful color. Love Copper Rose. I also use that Whisper Pink to contour my face. And to contour your face, if your nose is fat, you just put a really thin line right down the center. And then you put a dark color, which I used Garnet a little bit here, and I just blended it in. Put my foundation on top. Now I'm going to actually show you the Copper Rose. Okay, so I got off on another subject. Copper Rose Shimmer is a copper color of eyeshadow, which is a cream, and it goes on and it turns into powder, so it won't budge all day. It stays on. Now I did my mulberry, which is a mulberry color. It's real pretty. Put it right here. I'm going to just go right there with it. Okay, and I'm just going to brush it with a brush. Now some people use their fingers, and you can do that. I just happen to like brushes. I don't really touch my face a lot with my fingers. Only when I'm putting on moisturizer. And yeah, I could even use a brush for that, but oh well. Okay, so there's my mulberry. And then I'm going to use Garnet. Now, Garnet is the same dark one that I used to contour and put here to make my nose look slimmer. So I'm going to use Garnet for actual contouring and eyeshadow. So all these products, you can use everything for more than one thing. So that's the cool part. So buy you some eyeshadows if you don't have them and start with those. If you have already got the skincare, and if you don't have the skincare, I advise you to start with that. But there is your Garnet, and that is in the crease. Okay, now I'm going to use another eyeshadow, which you can use for eyeshadow, and I'm going to use it for eyeliner. So I'm going to wipe the excess off the end. See, it's got an applicator that looks like an angle, so I'm going to turn it upside down and make a point. That is how I do my eyeliner, because I like mine thick. And mine's been tattooed on 5 times. Does not stay. You have to go back and get it filled in. And I don't care what anybody tells you, it hurts. Terribly bad. The first time I ever got it done, I laid in the chair. This has been 15, 20 years ago. I laid in that chair for 1 hour while that lady did one eye. And when I got up for that 1 hour, she got one eye done. I'm telling you, the chair was soaking wet with sweat. I had sweated through, and I have a very high pain tolerance. And I told the woman, I held her hand and I said, stop. I do not cuss and I do not drink, but I am fixing to have to do both for you to finish this other eye. And I am ashamed to say that they did have to go get me a glass of wine because I was livid. Okay? Now, here's my Onyx. And now this eyeliner is going to stay on. So, all day, it's not going to budge or smudge. It's very dark. I like mine black. I like it thick. And yes, I'm 50. And no, I don't care if they tell me I'm not supposed to wear thick eyeliner. Oh, well. I'm going to do it, so there's nobody should comment on this video and say, well, you would look younger with less eyeliner, because I don't care. It makes me happy, and I'm going to do what makes me happy. So, how you doing? So now, I'm curling my eyelashes. I'm going to put on my underscents, which is going to thicken them. Then I'm going to put on my mascara. And everybody knows how to do that. So your eyebrow, let's see the difference in my eyebrows. I did the taupe over here, and I have not filled it in. So I'm shaking it up. And you just put it in the eyebrow that you have. If you don't have them all the way, if you've lost a lot of them, you can draw them on with this. But you're feathering it. It's a liquid. So see what I'm doing? I don't really have any down there. But I want it to go all the way where it's supposed to. And if you don't know where your eyebrow is supposed to come to, you can take a pencil or a pen and you do it like this. With your nose along that. And it should come to the end of that. Same as your eyeshadow all the way. So you don't want to do it halfway and stop. Finish. Trim it out, okay? Now, I actually gave myself an eyebrow lift with this because I went above my eyebrow and arched it. And then you take the brush on the other side and you can just brush it. And it's just going to look natural. Perfect arch. Waterproof. How you doing?